Due to the civil war that ended as recently as the 1990s, the education system in Cambodia is in desperate need of fully qualified and trained and effective teachers. The limited resource teacher training, or LRTT course, aims to put qualified teachers from the UK in the country in a position to deliver high quality sessions and coaching in modern pedagogy to raise the standard of teaching and learning in Cambodian classrooms. This year, 2015, 19 teachers from across the UK took part.
So this morning we went to our third school actually, and we went to a lovely school. It was about an hour and a half, a great tuk-tuk ride through the countryside. We saw all the rice fields, and it was really fantastic to see what felt like real Cambodia rather than being in the city. And even better than that, when we arrived, fortunately we had about an hour before the lesson started, so we had an opportunity to play football with the kids, a bit of badminton, and taught them a few English games, a bit of head, shoulders, knees and toes. They were teaching us how to count in Khmer, so that was a really wonderful experience. The teaching conditions here in Cambodia are incredibly different to those which I'm used to in London. Of course, they don't have the luxury of some of the high-tech facilities we do. The first school we went to was actually a hut which was very much similar to the one we have in the back of my garden, and that was full of 23 children here in Cambodia, all of them ready to learn their lesson. That's all they had. They had the wooden benches and this wooden hut. So it's extremely different, but ultimately, if you have great teaching, you can achieve the same results.
For I am here for a time, for a while, not my own.
In terms of the training itself, it was a real eye-opener just to go to the different schools and to see different things, and just to compare the way the education systems are in the two countries, to look at the political situation here, which could not be more different from the UK, and also just trying to get your mind around how to actually react in those situations that's going to be the most beneficial way for the schools, I guess. I think individually you're never going to make a difference to the whole country, it's just impossible. But when you see that there's a group of people who all have the same mentality, you start to kind of realise that at least there is, everyone's working towards the same vision and the same goal. So you feel more confident that you're not kind of one person going out on your own trying to do something. There's a group of you here, everyone's working collectively. So it does make you feel that there could be a possibility of making a change, fingers crossed.
When we were out in schools, it was great to get an idea of what the teachers were all doing already, and actually we found quite a few of them are doing some really nice ideas and little activities. So we're going to try and use what they've done in schools and help them to adapt it to be more effective, but also so that they can help each other and learn from each other, which gives them more incentive to actually try it in their own classroom. What we've seen at the moment is the teachers are very aware of what they're doing in a classroom and how they're teaching, but what we'd like is for them to reflect on how the students are actually learning. We've seen quite a cycle of poverty here, especially in the rural areas where people are not learning English, they're not able to do things that other people may well be able to do, and so they're stuck. Ultimately, it would be amazing to think that by having a solid education in English language, they would be able to take it further and do more.
Since the first observations, there's been a massive improvement already, which is brilliant. They've implemented a lot of the ideas and the techniques that we've given them. Personally, this experience has been amazing. I've learnt loads. In particular, standing up and speaking in front of other teachers and delivering CPD and things like that. It's completely different to standing in front of a classroom of students and teaching them something. We're teaching people that, and in front of people that have already had teacher training and are doing the profession.
I think teacher training course is very important for teacher and for young generation like me. Yeah, I'm very enjoy the course, and I like to working with you because you also provide a lot of strategy to all the teachers that go to the course.
Yeah, I definitely recommend LRTT. I think it's a brilliant way to get to experience a new culture and somewhere completely different from the environments which we come from back in England.
It's been such a fantastic experience to get the opportunity to come to a different country, to work with really dynamic teachers from the UK, incredibly motivated teachers here in Cambodia.
I would definitely recommend LRTT to any enthusiastic, motivated teacher who wants to make the most out of a 6 weeks holiday and have a fantastic time.